Hey everybody, it's Seth Jones, editor-in-chief of Golfdom magazine. I'm out here at the AT&T and I'm being joined by a man who needs no introduction. You know him from all over the place in the golf world, and we're very happy to have him in our February issue of the magazine. David Feherty, thanks for taking the time to come out here and speak with me.
Oh, come on, you're making me do it. You know, you've got photographs of me.
It's true, I do. We even published from this issue, I'm sorry to tell you.
Yes.
Well, we had a chance to chat a little bit, and you told me that you actually have been on a mower or two in your lifetime.
Oh yeah. I started off as sort of kind of the pro shop kid and the maintenance barn kid, you know, at Bangor Golf Club, where I'm from in Northern Ireland. And our greenskeeper was a man called Johnny Mooney, and he was really good to the kids. And I got to cut the holes, and I occasionally got to use one of the Ransoms. It was Ransoms then, greens mowers. On the practice facility, not on the actual golf course. The last thing they wanted was somebody carving donuts out there. But I spent a lot of time around maintenance barns.
Now I understand you told me that there was a moment at Royal Belfast where maybe you and your mowing career ended.
Oh, I was assistant pro at the time, and one of the crew had to go to the bathroom, and he was mowing the I want to say it was the 12th fairway, and right in front of the clubhouse, there's a big slope down towards probably a 14th century sea wall that was about 4 or 5 feet thick, you know, and then a 30-foot drop into the ocean. And so I decided I'd jump on the tractor, and it was a gang mower, one of the old-fashioned gang mowers. And you know, if you went too fast, it would bounce around, and you'd get uneven spots. Not that it worried me. So I'm going up and down, and he didn't show up. So I, abandoned the tractor and went back to work. But unfortunately, I left it in neutral on the side of the slope, and there was just enough weight in the gang mower to where it slipped slightly down the hill and then pulled the tractor and then jackknifed, and the whole thing tumbled down the hill and went through a 14th century seawall and into the ocean, which didn't turn out well.
Not a great day on the course, really.
No, not really. I was only an assistant pro there for 6 months.
That maybe had something to do with it?
Might have.
Good. Well, you came through it unscathed. Here we are today, so we can forget about that one. Now, here in a few weeks, we're going to see you in Las Vegas at the Golf Industry Show.
Yeah.
Real excited to have you as the keynote speaker. You got that great time slot, too. Thursday morning, 8 a.m., general session. We're going to come and see you. What do you think about that? You excited?
Well, it worries me a little, always speaking in the morning, because everybody's sober. And in Las Vegas, they're probably hungover.
That's true.
So
I will be.
Yeah, a couple of things. A, they'll actually remember what I say, which can be an issue, and B, they're just alert, and I get asked intelligent questions from time to time, and that'll throw me off. But no, I really am. I've always had a soft spot for superintendents and the crew that works on the golf course. I know what a conjuring trick it is to get a golf course prepared for a tournament and keep it alive afterwards, because there's such a high standard expected these days, and people have unrealistic expectations, especially when the weather preceding an event hasn't been conducive to getting the place into great shape. Superintendents are under huge amounts of pressure, and everyone that plays golf, they seem to think that golf should be played from one perfect surface to another, and if they see an area that's beige or browned out a little or whatever, then that must be something wrong. No, that's the way it's meant to be. That's the way it's meant to be, and it's not a game that's played from one perfect surface to another. Sometimes you're going to get a bad lie, and even if it's on the fairway, it's not a bad lie to a pro. That's the lie that he wants. If you look at a British Open golf course, you see all those tight lies, and where you need to really, just pinch that ball and, put as much spin on it as possible. That's what you want. So it's, don't complain about the golf course. Go to the practice range.
Exactly. I think you'll be among a lot of your fellow, there's people who can appreciate that opinion. And like you told me in that interview, you'll be among family when you'll be at the Golf Industry Show, because those guys appreciate you a lot. And
I do. I feel like family with the greens crews, and I always go to the barn, whatever golf course that we're playing on, and say hi and well done, because I know how much work that they have to put into it, and how little credit they get for it. People think that's just the way it's meant to be. Mm-hmm. No, it isn't. It's like I said before. We're in Vegas. You won't see a greater magic act than some of the feats that are pulled off out here on the PGA Tour in terms of preparing courses.
Well said, well said. Well, David, again, I want to thank you, and I had to tell you, it's been great getting to know you and doing the story with you in Golfdom magazine. We put your smiling face on our cover, and I have to tell you, I just kind of want to apologize for all the bad things I've said to you when you're heckling me when I'm playing Tiger Woods golf, and I had the balls in midair, and you're telling me I'm on the beach. I take it all back. It wasn't personal. It was just frustration.
No, that's all right, but I won't take it back when I tell you that you suck.
Well, I do suck. It's sad. I'm as bad of a video game player as I am a real golfer. It's true. Well, David, again, thank you. You guys know this guy. You'll see him in Las Vegas at the Golf Industry Show. This is David Feherty. I'm Seth Jones with Golfdom Magazine, and you're watching Golfdom TV.
See you soon. Let it grow.
Thanks, David.
You're welcome, Seth.